Welcome to Mighty Mungos!
It's time to get off your sofas for the Mighty Minute!
Punch me in the face!
Got me going. Now it's time for Joke of the Week. Roll the tape.
Have you ever driven a car without a steering wheel? It's really straightforward.
What do you call its black wing goes round the road? A penguin in a tumble dryer. What did the cat say when it dressed up and looked in the mirror?
I don't know. What did the cat say when it dressed up and looked in the mirror?
Check me out. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bill.
Bill who?
It's just a joke. There's no need to cry about it.
How does Moses like his tea?
I don't know. How does Moses like his tea?
He brews it.
Why did the toilet roll jump off the roof?
I don't know. Why did the toilet roll jump off the roof?
Because I wanted to get to the bottom.
What do I look for when it's raining cats and dogs? A poodle!
What do you call a funny hill?
Don't know.
Hilarious.
Do you have a joke? If you do, film it landscape and send it in to mightymungos@mungos.org, and maybe next time we'll see you on Joke of the Week.
Now it's time for Attitude.
We are grateful for cats. Hello, Molly.
I'm thankful for my friends, family and the house I live in.
I'm thankful for the skills to play my viola.
I'm thankful for my dog, Woody.
I'm thankful for pizza.
Today I am really grateful for the awesome young people and the epic youth leaders in St Mungo's Youth.
I'm thankful for all the people who are keeping the 0 to 18 ministry and the adult ministry running through these difficult times. I'm thankful for friends and family and for the support that they can give.
And Dad?
Yeah?
What are you thankful for in life?
Having a good laugh and doing lots of good silly dad jokes.
So, what are you thankful for? Send in your videos to mightymungos@stmungos.org, and maybe we'll see you on Gratitude Attitude sometime soon.
Sometimes soon.
Gratitude Attitude.
Gratitude Attitude. It's time for water. Thank you, Jesus. He's risen from the dead. I love you, Jesus, with all my you forever. Thanks, Jesus, for dying on the cross for us. We praise you, Jesus, and thank you for saving me. You rose from the dead. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. Lord, thank you that you helped us to live. All hail King Jesus. All hail the Lord of heaven and earth. All hail King Jesus. All hail the Savior of the
Every morning when I wake, I get ready, got my armor for the day. I get ready, this way, I know you're with me every step I take. Oh, this way, I know you're with me every step I take. I got the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, the belt of truth around my waist. When I feel weak, you make me strong, never back down. I got my God suit on. Every battle that I face, I'll be ready when the arrows fly my way. Hold me steady, this way, I know you're with me every step I take. Oh, this way, I know you're with me every step I take. I got the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, the belt of truth around my waist. When I feel weak, you make me strong, never back down. I got my God suit on. Your saving grace will guard my head. Your righteousness like a bulletproof vest. These good new shoes were made to run, never back down. I got my God suit on, never back down. I got my God suit on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Got my hands in the air and your praise on my lips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every battle I face, my God has won. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Got my hands in the air and your praise on my lips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never back down. I got my God suit on. This way, I know you're with me every step I take. Oh, this way, I know you're with me every step I take. I got the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, the belt of truth around my waist. When I feel weak, you make me strong, never back down. I got my God suit on. Your saving grace will guard my head. Your righteousness like a bulletproof vest. These good new shoes were made to run, never back down. I got my God suit on, never back down. I got my God suit on.
The book of Psalms is my favourite in the whole Bible. It's found somewhere about in the middle, And as Rod mentioned last week, it's made up of 150 poems or songs. Almost half of them were written by David. So they cover the whole range of human emotion and experience. Thankfulness, fear, joy, panic, loneliness, gladness, sadness. You name it, it's there somewhere in a psalm. That's what makes them so easy to relate to. But they're not just nice poems. Together, they powerfully and beautifully tell the story of God. There are some that are songs of praise, telling God how amazing He is, and some that are words of despair. And side by side, they are such an important way for us to understand what our life of faith can look like and where God is in all of it. The first time that somebody read a Bible verse that made me really listen and know that God must be real and He really knew me was from a psalm. That's how special and intimate these words can be. The psalm we're going to look at today is not one of the most well-known, but I think that there's a lot in it that we'll be able to relate to at times. Have you ever asked, how long? How long till tea? How long till we get there? How long till we're home? How long till my birthday? How long till my friend gets here? How long until lockdown is over? How long till I can see my friends? How long till I can hug my granny and grandpa? How long do we have to wait? How long till God answers my prayer? The start of this psalm, Psalm 13, begins with David asking, "How long, Lord? How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? How long?" The thing is, we don't tend to ask how long when we're enjoying something or having a great time. I don't hear my kids in the middle of a brilliant game of Lego saying, "Mom, how long till we have to put this away?" We don't sit through a brilliant film and ask how long till it's over. No, most of the time we ask how long when we're going through something that we want to come to some kind of end. Either we're feeling impatient for something really exciting, or we're going through something unpleasant, uncomfortable, and we're looking forward to when it's over. For David, it's obvious that he was asking God how long because he's in a really, really tough situation. It's unpleasant, it's hard, and he wants to know, when is it going to be over? We don't know for certain what is happening for David when he wrote these words, but the Bible shows us lots of times that life would have been really tough for David, and it's quite likely that he wrote these when he was scared for his life and being chased by Saul. Whatever is happening for David at this point, it seems so hard that he feels like God is hiding from him. Sometimes it can feel like things are so hard or going so badly wrong that God isn't there or He's hiding. That's not true. We know that God is always with us in everything, but it might not always feel like the truth. The key thing here, I think, is that David is very real with God. He's truthful and he's honest in telling him how he's feeling. He doesn't pretend that everything is fine. And David then turns it into a prayer. "Look on me and answer, Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep in death. Look at me and answer and give light to my eyes." He's asking for God's help. And then he reminds himself by saying that he trusts in God's unfailing love. "But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing the Lord's praise, for He has been good to me." The love that he trusts in isn't love the emotion, but it's love the certain promise from God. By the end of the psalm, he's singing to God. I don't think he'd have got there if he hadn't been honest with how he was feeling at the start. We don't always feel like singing to God or telling him how amazing He is. We don't always feel like coming into worship. So sometimes when Poppy says, "It's time for worship," maybe we don't feel like it. Maybe we feel sad, or angry, confused, bored, fed up, distracted. What I love about the Psalms is that they remind us that it's totally okay to bring these things to God, to come as we are. We don't have to have it all together. We don't have to always be cheerful or singing or dancing around. Sometimes we can come to God in the middle of something really difficult and say, "How much longer, God?" Jesus himself did this. On the cross, he cries out to God, "Why have you forsaken me?" What we can learn from David in this psalm is that through everything, he keeps on trusting. He keeps on praying. He keeps talking to God, and he keeps being real with him. He keeps thanking God. He finds something that he can hold on to and be thankful for, and he worships God. He reminds himself that God has been good and he will be good. So a lot happens in these few short verses. David moves from despair to praise and joy. And that happens because he brings the difficult things to God in prayer, and he reminds himself that God is still good, and he puts his trust in him again. And we can do this too. So enjoy these next few weeks hearing about a few different psalms. Watch out for some of the things that might feel familiar to you. See if you can spot God in all of the ups and downs of the psalms. Maybe you'll be able to relate to some of it as well.
And your memory verse for this week is, drum roll please.
I will sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. Psalm 13.
Good morning and welcome to Mighty Mungos News. I think I've got 3 things to tell you about this morning. Chatting about God and chatting to God over breakfast or before bedtime is a really good habit to get into. But we've talked over the last few months about how you can discuss the Bible and Jesus just in your everyday chat. Hazel and I have showed you some suggestions of what we've done to make that easier for us. And here's what some of you have done to help you talk about Jesus. And here is another suggestion. On Easter Sunday, we held our first ever family creative curve at home, or Kids Creative Curve. During the worship and soaking session, 14 families joined together on Zoom to listen and respond to God. At the end, those who wanted to shared their artwork. We're going to run this again tonight, and if you are of primary school age, you and your family are welcome to join us. And if you can't join us live, why not get out the art supplies and watch back one of the sessions at a time that works better for you? We do realise it's close to bedtime for some of our younger viewers. And finally, as restrictions are beginning to lift, we are organising some small face-to-face events. I am really looking forward to seeing you. But these will be small and they will require pre-booking. So keep an eye on emails. I'll let you know when they're coming up before bookings open, and I'll keep a register to make sure that as many of you as possible get the opportunity to come along.
That's it. Our time together here at Mighty Mungos is almost over for another week, but there's just time for one of our favourite sections, which is... That is it. Our time together on Mighty Mungos has finished, come to an end for this week.
But stick around, watch the Sunday selfies, and we'll join you back here at 10:30. Go get a drink, get some snacks. What else? Take a selfie.
Take a Sunday selfie. And we'll see you guys next week on Mighty Mungos.